Hi and welcome. I'm John and this is Unique Wargaming. Guys, welcome back. For everyone that's new, this is a battle report. What are battle reports? What they're all about. You buy your models, you watch my channel and you build your models, you then paint your models, you put them in a list and you play a game. And that's what this is today. So for all my regulars here, guys, I would love, thank you very much. I'll see you in a minute. Right, so as you can see, place is a mess because I'm reshuffling stuff around to make it more productive for me and make it more easier for me. And the other thing is as well, the way the table is at the moment, the door's there. So when Mark comes over and plays over here, he's usually standing with his back to the door, which on a chilly day, I feel that it's not really fair on him because he's got a cold breeze coming behind him. So the players turn the table this way around. So he's going to be one side, I'm going to be the other. So any coldness is going to come from that side. So we're both sort of inside in the warm because it's warmer here than it is that side of the table. So that's another reason why everything's a mess at the moment. But I'm going to move something from there over here. But the thing over here is going over here and that's going over there. So there's a lot of shuffling around. All of this needs to come off the table before I move the desk over anyway. But anyway, finally they've put the Christmas lists up onto the app. So I'm going to be running a Death Guard one today. I don't really like it. Not the list, my army list. I just looking at the rolls and thinking, well, basically, any infantry unit that doesn't start the game in a transport gets a 5-inch scout move, and then they get stealth as well. So there was a few nice enhancements in there that I've actually got in this list, which is pretty cool. So I'm facing Marksman Grey Knights today. I'm not sure if it's I don't think it's the list that is one from Christmas. I think it's just a normal list of them. But anyway, I'm going to bring you down and show you my list. Get packed up, head over to Mark's. I did one boo-boo when I'd done this list. I thought I had 6 Blight Haulers. So I did this with 6 Blight Haulers. No, I don't. I have 4. So I had to drop 1 from each unit, and I've replaced it with 3 units of 10 cultists. Okay, so I'm going to bring down and show you my list. Now, I'm restricted on space at the moment, so I'm not, I don't have all of the poxwalkers or the cultists on the table, just because it's going to be too much to put on there. Anyway, I'll bring you down and show you my list. Right, so leading this list is Lord Typhus. He's going to be with 20 poxwalkers. Okay, poxwalkers have a common, well, not common, it's my ones have a rare ability where they just seem to tank everything that's thrown at them. So his ability, he has an ability that happens in the shooting phase. He can actually kill enemy models and return models to their units. So that's kind of nice. But anyway, so he's only 20 of those. So they've got 3 units of 10 cultists. I just chucked 1 there for the minute because there's so much space I got. Things on across the table everywhere. So just trying to work on this little space here. So I've only got 3 units of 10. I got a unit of 5 Plague Marines, 1 Belcher, 1 Plasma Gun, 1 Blight Launcher, 1 Heavy Great Weapon. The Sergeant has the Heavy Plague Weapon and a Plasma Gun. He's going to be this guy here is going to be the Dark Apostle is going to be a Malignant Plague Caster today, because I can't seem to find the other guy, the Chaos Sorcerer Nurgle that I painted up with the tentacle. So that's what he's going to be today. And I've got the Icon Bearer. Those 2 are leading the unit. I have a big unit of 10 Plague Marines. Now this is the unit that I'm actually I've got more coins stacked onto, if you like. So there's two, I think there's supposed to be 2 spewers, but there's 2 spewers, say, okay. I think that's the model for the spewers though, but anyway, so there's 2 spewers, 2 blight launchers. There should be 2 plasma guns in here as well. Got the wrong model down, I think. Should be 2 plasma guns. Maybe I've got the wrong model in maybe I have. Maybe this one should be over here. Anyway, there should be 2. I'll have a look at this afterwards and sort it out. There should be 2 plasma guns. 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, sorry, yeah. This should be a plasma gun. I put the wrong one on here. So we 2 plasma guns in here. 3 bolt gun guys. The sergeant has a plasma gun and a heavy plague weapon. So there's 3 plasma guns. Okay, bear that in mind. This guy here, the plague biologist guy, I can't remember his putrefied biologist, I think he's called. He gives their weapons lethal hits. So there's 3 plasma guns with lethal hits, because pretty much everything else has lethal hits, so that's nice straight away. He also gives lethal hits on a 5+. So that's actually huge. The enhancement he has gives the unit assault on their weapons, so they can advance them and shoot. So to me that's a pretty key enhancement, and pretty key to have this guy do that for the unit. This plague surgeon, usually when this unit gets attacked, if they're wiped out, he's usually lasts 1 or 2 rounds and then he dies. So I've given him the enhancement that at the end of any phase, he's fully healed, which is, you know, his close combat is actually pretty good. So hopefully he stays around and just keeps annoying Mark by healing himself up and just slowly dwindling the enemy down. But he can also bring one of these guys back to life at the beginning of my command phase. So that's very, very handy. I have a Demon Prince of Nurgle with wings. I have a Predator Annihilator. I have 2 units of 2 Blight Haulers. Not 6, John. You only have 4. So 2 units of 2. I have 3 bloke drones. See, I haven't even finished painting the other 2 yet. And I have a Death Guard Hellbrute. Now, the Hellbrute is armed with twin glass cannon and missile launcher. The plan with him, if he can hit a Dread Knight with glass cannon, great, fantastic. A shooting missile launcher, a unit of guys. If he hits any of those, he can then tag one of them units. And by tagging it, what happens is, until the beginning of my next shooting phase, that unit that's tagged, is considered to be inside his area of contagion. Okay, so the area of contagion just gives them the basic stuff, stick objectives, and the enemy unit is -1 toughness. So area of contagion starts off as 3 inches, then turn to 6 inches, then turn 3 onwards it becomes 9 inches. So that's his idea. These bloke drones, I want to probably spread one on either side, one in the middle. Just go forward and start trying to, you know, pepper away. One has 2 of the belchers. The other 2 have the heavy blight launchers. The tank, I want to try and get it in a position where it can shoot, have different angles to shoot, and just try and ping off Dread Knights if I can, because there's 2 las cannons there and a twin link las cannon, so that's pretty good. And you get some reroll damage against vehicles, I believe. Demon Prince, I just probably going to have him lurking and just try and target little units and just take them out. He is pretty good, but I just don't want to put myself under undue pressure with him and put him in a position where he just gets taken off. Typhus and the Poxwalkers are just going to push forward to the objective. Cultists, because it's Grey Knights, it's uppy downy stuff, I'm probably going to try and use these guys to screen out the backfield as much as I can. They're 50 points for 10. Each one has a grenade launcher, a heavy stubber and a flamer, so just try and screen out the backfield as much as I can. These 2 units of guys are just going to just keep, you know, going forward and just I don't know, try and get an objective because they've only got a movement of 5. These guys all have a movement of 10, not the Hellbrute, but the rest of the tanks here and the drones. So for me, they need to get the objective first and just hold it for as long as possible for these guys to get up. I mean, these guys, oh, they've got the scout, haven't they? Okay, so normally from your objective, you're about 12 inches away from your deployment zone, you're about 12 inches away from the objective. Actually, that might not be too bad, actually, because they got 5-inch scouts. So if I set them up as close as I can to the deployment zone, they're scouting 5 inches ahead. Their first turn, then they can move 5 inches. These guys can advance and still shoot because of his enhancement. So even if you rolled a 1, that'd be a 6-inch move with a 5-inch scout. That puts them in 11 inches. That puts them up on an objective. Oh, I didn't think about that. That's actually quite nice. I mean, these guys don't have advance on the weapons, but it's a small unit of 5. I just want to push them up into something and just hold something if I can. Maybe do secondaries. Definitely with the cultists, if I can get them in a position to do secondaries, the chaff unit can do secondaries. But anyway, I'm going to get this packed up and head over to Mark's, and then we'll go through his list and everything else. What list it is?
Yeah, so we have 3 Dread Knights with incinerators, side cannons, and the big hammers. 2 squads. Two squads of strikes. Calidus Assassin. Then we have a big block of paladins. A small block of Brotherhood Terminators. The paladins are led by a Grandmaster, and then the Brotherhood Tech Marines are led by a Brotherhood Librarian, and then we have a solo Librarian as well. That's it.
And you rolled first turn. The missions for today are
Search and Destroy, Prepared Positions, and Burden of Trust.
It's going to be an interesting game.
Cool.
Mark rolled first turn, so as always we'll do movement, and I'll probably come back to you at the end of the turn because nothing really happens first turn. Not too much anyway.
Not this time anyway.
So of course Mark's turn was very productive.
And sorry, I'm guarding with the Brotherhood Terminators. Sorry, I'm guarding with the strikes.
Can they guard in? Is it not outside?
The first turn they can guard, yeah.
No, is it not outside your deployment zone?
No, you can guard your home objective. You just can't guard. You can only score the other ones, but you can guard your home objective.
Okay.
It doesn't say you can't guard home objective.
This guy advanced over. This guy shimmied forward and pinged 2 Nurgle bases off. So now it's my turn 1. Right,
Cool.
so end of my.
For my pickups at the end of your turn, I'm going to pick up the Solo Librarian,
Yep.
the Paladins, the Calidus, and this guy can. Here's a 16-inch.
That's the end of my first turn. All these guys just moved up, moved round, trying to screen mark out as much as they can. He's taught me well, and I'm this guy popped a shot off at the Dread Knight over there. Did nothing.
Nothing.
So now it's Mark's turn 2, as you just heard, he's lifting units off as Grey Knights can do, and in for some fun now.
I'm going to start with his ability.
Let me go through the movement.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
So Mark's movement. Mr. Man came round.
Reasonably boxed in, so.
He came. It's not nice, is it?
No. Sorry, I'm going to drop her there on the objective in case I don't forget to hold it.
He came down, got overwatched by him. He's got 1 wound left, which is nice.
Yeah.
These guys came in. The Paladin squad, isn't it? The smaller squad.
Yeah. No, that's the Brotherhood Terminators.
Because you couldn't squeeze them out the back there. I said you couldn't squeeze them out the back there.
No.
You taught me well. This guy came bursting from over there. These guys came down here, ready to take on the Nurglings. He came out to say hello. And about to go into Mark's shooting phase now. It's going to be very...
Aggressive.
Yes. Right, so Mark's shooting phase.
Yeah, so I just put... John rolled all the 5 up Fiona Pains for his Coxwalkers. Like, I put a ridiculous amount of shooting into it and they just survived. which is great crack. And picked up most of the Plague Marine squad here. I think there's 3 left, or 2 left in the 2 characters.
Yeah.
And then
The bloke drone.
the bloke drone as well. And then John did a little more wounds to this guy on the way in with the bloke drone.
So now you're going to go into your charging, yeah?
Charges, yeah. Cool. So now I'm going to try to double charge here.
Okay.
That won't do it. An 8. Yeah, I need like a 10 there. So I reckon that was an improbable one to begin with. And then these guys have +1 to their charge. So that should be a 9, down to an 8.
It might be more now.
Might be more after we'll
yeah.
see. So we'll measure it. Where's my team here? Yeah, so that's not in. And then this guy here is just going to go into that squad there. Cool.
Oh, he loves it. Now, the reason Mark's going after the Poxwalker unit is because he got the Cold Horde mission, and that's the only unit that he can do it on, so that's why he's going into that.
And I'll tank shock on the way in.
Of course you will.
6 mortal wounds.
Ooh. Right, so as you saw, Mark's all failed charges.
You got discard behind enemy lines.
This guy made it in, took Typhus down to, so he killed the rest of the Poxwalkers.
Yeah.
So he got Cold Horde, and took Typhus down to 2 wounds. Now he killed the rest of the Poxwalkers by doing tank shock, and then done that. Typhus done 6 back to him. So now it's my turn 2.
Yep.
Right, so my moving phase wasn't that exciting. Moved the drones over. They got overwatched. 2 wounds taken off the first one. They'll shimmy forward. They shimmied up a little bit. Hellbrute moved over a little bit. And that's it. Now into my shooting phase. Right, so my shooting phase was okay. Mark done a lot of saves. I've killed some their paladins, aren't they? The big unit.
Yeah.
And brought this guy down with Typhus ability at the end. Try to kill him. Try to kill the big boy with, you know, all of this firepower. So then Typhus could ping some shots off over here, but didn't work out. So now I'm going to charge the Nurglings into the paladins. Nope, it's a failed charge.
CPU roll it?
No, grand. Just to try and hold them there, just for a nuisance.
Cool.
Now onto Mark's turn 3.
Grand.
So Mark's movement phase.
Brought up a Dread Knight, moved up a Dread Knight, brought my Paladins up, brought my Terminators up, and then brought him up so we can see both of these 2 units. And then I dropped in those strikes over there to give me
Containment.
containment, and then I have these guys here to give me, or she's there to give me containment as well. So I got 2 on containment.
And you brought one of these guys back because of the healing thing on them. So we're going to Mark's shooting phase now. I think this is going to be it's either going to be a very good shooting phase for you, or you're going to whip it totally.
Thanks, John.
This is an important, critical moment. Right, so Mark's shooting phase. He killed a few bits and pieces there, including Typhus. Done some wounds to the bloke drone. He then charged in. This dude killed both the Blight Haulers. He finished off the last 2 wounds on the drone. These guys killed the Nurgling from shooting, but failed the charge. These guys failed the charge. So
I hold 1-2 objectives.
into my turn 3 now, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. What is the current score, Mark?
Your head, yeah. Burden of Trust, you control 1. You were guarding, weren't you?
There's that one over there, yeah. And this one.
So So it is currently 36-35 to me, actually.
Oh, so it's only a point difference. It's not too bad.
Yeah, and you have established locus, which is do things in the middle of the table,
Yeah.
within 6 inches of the centre of the table, or my deployment zone, and then mark for death still.
Okay. Right, so my shooting phase, we killed the Dread Knight. He did explode, and
Did a lot of damage to
yeah,
everyone.
he killed. It was one Terminator, one Paladin, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He done 3 wounds onto the bloat drone, 3 wounds onto the blight hauler. The bloat drone, then I charged him into the Paladins, and they finished him off. Did kill one back in from attacks and from exploding. This was the marathon man of the match, 11-inch charge, and he killed a couple of those guys. Again, one of them will come back this turn now.
Do you want to get rid of mark for death, or are you holding on to it?
No, I'm going to hold on to it, just
Cool.
stop you having to keep lifting these.
Grand. End of my turn, and then I lift those guys back there.
Yeah.
What have you got over here?
We're into Mark's turn 3 now.
Yeah, let's go.
So Mark's movement. These guys came forward, ready to. They got. My guess is you're going to shoot him, kill him, and then charge into one of these. That's my guess. But
That's the hope, yeah.
this guy came down.
Yeah.
The last of his brothers, and those strikes came forward to try and take the objective off of the cultist there.
Okay, let's do this.
Yeah, you start with your librarians.
Let's just do the shooting here first. So the 2 flamers. 10. Through 5s. 7 AP1s.
With 3 up armor save. Oh my goodness me.
4.
5.
3 up armor
6.
save.
Oh, sorry, yeah, 3 up armor save, yeah.
He has a 2 up, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 4 wounds taken.
Does he have Frail Pain?
No.
How does the Death Guard Demon Prince?
I don't know.
Okay, cool. So 4, 6 left.
Yep.
2 Stormbolters. Sorry, 1 Stormbolter. 4s. 6s. Nope. Combi weapon on the Librarian. 1 hit. 2 hits. And then 6s to wound. That's Dev. So another one.
So he's down to 5 now.
Yeah. So, Librarian ability from this guy.
Yep.
2d3. That's it, isn't it?
Double, that's 12. 12 mortal wounds.
No, it's 2d3.
Oh, it's
But
3,
he's
6.
and
Yeah,
he's
sorry.
still, that still kills him.
Yeah.
Because you have 10 wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he explode?
No.
No.
Sweet. So he's going to do it to him.
Yep.
Not a 1. 6.
That's these.
2d6 mortal wounds.
Yeah. Is that not 2d6 plus 3?
No, 2d6. Okay. Roll that for count. 6. Into the help.
Sorry, me.
Stormbolters
Yeah.
into him.
Okay.
Did I put my 1 back in here? I did, I put it at the front. And the Psy Cannons into him.
Yeah.
Grand. So 18 Psy Cannon shots. 6, 8, 10, 16, 18. So it's 5s either way. What toughness is the Hellbrute?
The Hellbrute.
Toughness 9, I think, is it?
Yeah, that's toughness 9.
Grand. Everything is toughness a toughness higher for them. So yeah, fuck it. I'll just keep going the way I am. So
This is Psycannons into Annihilate, yeah?
I'm gonna put 6 into the
The Hellbrute.
no into the character,
Okay.
and then everything else into the Predator Annihilator.
Okay.
So this is into the character.
Yep.
2s.
You're on -1 because
I'm not, because I ignore modifiers.
Keep forgetting about it.
3s. So it's 3 into the character, AP2.
So 5 up.
He's dead. Because he's in the way of my charge.
Yeah.
And then this is into the Annihilator.
Yeah. Very mate.
5s.
3.
3. AP2, so 5 ups.
Nope.
6 damage.
0 mate. So it's down to 5 wounds now.
And then the Storm Bolters. There should be 2 Storm Bolters, half range, so 2s. 6s, so 1 more. No AP, 3 up grand.
Yes.
The Flamer into the Cultists,
Oh, okay.
and then the Side Cannons into him.
Okay.
But the Side Cannon first is 6, is 3s, and 3s because it's strength 10. 4 at AP2 into the Halberd.
Imagine it'd be 5s. No,
Yeah.
2 go through.
Did he explode?
No.
Nope. And then the 2d6 flamer shots. 10 into the cultists.
That should be 10 dead.
That's 2, so it won't be. I'm assuming they're toughness 3, are they?
Yeah, I would say so.
Because everything else in Death Guard is a higher toughness, so are you sure the cultists stand toughness 4? Cool. I just want to make sure because it changes the dice. So these are 2s. So 8 dead.
So there's 2 left.
Yeah. Okay. I'm liking to look at the board more. The White Collar is dead.
Oh, the helper, yeah, sorry.
Okay, the strikes over in the corner.
Yeah.
Storm Bolters.
This is going to be another unit of cultists dead. Bloody hell.
This hits on 4s now because of the -1 to hit.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3. That's basically all of them except on 1. So 20 shots. Hitting on 4s into the cultists on the objective. Or go on the cultists not on the objective. No, don't on the objective. 4s. But minus that's stealth, the bastard. Yeah?
Yeah.
3s. 7.
7.
You're on cover, so and there's no AP.
Okay, so 6 up save.
5 up, isn't it? Did it have a 7? Did it have a 6 up normally?
There was 7.
Okay, so 6.
7 saves, yeah?
Yeah.
Hey.
Cool, take 1.
So 6 dead.
Yeah. He'll charge that 9. He'll do that 9-inch charge over there.
Should be 9.
It is not. He didn't. That's when I measured from because he stayed on the objective. So a 9. Yes.
Any guess here?
Cool. Those guys over there, so the cultists in front of them.
Yeah, that's even if you.
So 7.
That's easy.
Yeah. And then this one here is a Predator Annihilator is 3, so that's a reroll, a CP reroll.
Do they not re-roll their charges anyway?
No. He gets a once per game free strat,
Okay.
which is bullshit. Like, sorry, strat reduction. It's very annoying, but because every other Grandmaster or Captain
You do it any turn, isn't it?
What gets it per battle round.
Yeah.
But I think it's because the Grey Knight strats are so fucking strong that they don't want people abusing them too much.
I don't know anyone that would abuse.
So one's not gonna. Oh, maybe one might be about to flash. Okay, that just kills that, and that just kills that.
Yeah,
Let me just check this.
There's no need for me to roll this.
Yeah, so that's dead. And then that one there.
There's what? 4 cultists there?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way these 4 dudes are going to stick up to this strike team here.
Strikes, melee weapons, 3 attacks each, strength 6.
Yeah, there's no. I don't get a save against this. No way.
Yeah, AP 2. Like, and 2 damage. It's good to kill Marines, never mind. Cultists, so I'll just do that. 3s. Twos, yeah. And then this one in the middle. Pile in. Okay.
Yeah.
So they can actually fight. 4 attacks each.
I don't think that's going to survive. There's only 5 wounds left on it.
How many are there?
It's
Grandmaster plus 7.
Yeah, 7 normal guys.
4 each. I win on 5, so there's a.
Yeah, but the game started off with me rolling loads of 5s and 6s. Now it's just nothing.
That's 4 of them.
Holy smokes.
5 of them. Okay, so 2s. Fives. Maybe 4. I have 2 more.
These are the same profile, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Six.
AP.
2.
So 5s. Damage?
2 each.
Yeah, does it
6
explode?
damage.
It
Yeah.
does. Oh my
Nice.
goodness me.
A lot of explosions this game, hasn't there?
Yeah, steady demise D3. So on your guys there?
Cool.
2.
And I think that's the only thing within range. So 2 puts the guy onto 1 wound. And then they'll go back towards the objective.
Yeah.
Make it as hard as possible for you to get a shot on them. Next turn. Okay.
Very good.
So storm hostile I got. And then defense stronghold. And you're not gonna, you can't stop.
No.
I should reroll the charge there. So I have 1 CP, you have 2 CP.
What's the current score?
53 to 37, and you're not. You're now not going to score primary.
I'm
this
not.
turn.
I'm not going to score anything now.
Yeah.
The only thing I've got to fight back with
There's
are
that
these
corner
guys.
over there.
Now, don't get me wrong, they can have
They
a
can
little
do
kick.
a lot of damage, yeah.
but
But they
it's
can
just-
turn around and kill the strikes. The
Yeah.
strikes are giving you 10 OC there, so I out OC you in that corner.
Yeah. We would kill the strikes, but then we're out of position to kill anything else.
Yeah. 3, 3, 3. Yeah, you can hold this and you can start scoring, but I'm going to basically be able to
Yeah.
hold 1, 2.
Yeah.
But I don't actually score on your home one.
But that's how your deployment zone, isn't it? So you
No,
just
it's just no man's land objectives, I think. Oh, not within my deployment zone.
Yeah.
So I control 1, 2, 3.
yeah.
So I get
You're
12.
still guarding that as well.
Guard. I don't need to go anywhere with them from
No.
here on in. I'm just going to
No.
stay there. I'd lift him. He'd come over here and help. Or he just auto advance actually across.
Yeah.
So he'd come over 16 and then hook around here.
Good game.
Yeah, man, you had me on the ropes there a couple of times. You made that 11-inch, I was like,
That-
oh,
yeah.
I'm fucked now. But he kind of bounced off them, didn't
Yeah,
he?
he didn't do too well.
Just the dead wounds went through. The Terminator is bringing a Terminator back every turn.
Yeah.
Makes, like,
Oh. That's horrible.
them coming back makes a big difference.
Now I know how you feel when you're facing Necrons.
Yeah, because like Terminators are fucking hard enough to kill without like them coming back.
I mean, how many did you bring back into this squad here? Can you remember?
3. But that per turn, like I didn't lose anything the first turn. So 2. I brought 2 back into that squad.
And this one,
And 1 back into that squad. So 3 Terminators have came back over thing. 120 extra points on the board.
That's nuts. Huh? That's a unit of Death Shroud Terminators.
110, yeah. Like, I think this... I know it's what models you have, but I think Death Shroud in this detachment... Like 18 Death Shroud Terminators, the 110 point lads. Like, their output isn't great, but they're just so difficult to fucking interact with. Especially with -1 to hit. So Terminators with -1 to hit, and then everything else on top of it makes...
Yeah, I will have them on the table, but I'm actually.
The Jedi's traded well as well. Like usually,
yeah, you did.
I'm not sure what to do. Like the problem is you can't toss anything away, but it's also knowing what will survive. Like dropping these in here, I was like, cultists can't even scratch them.
No.
2 up save. Like they're not even going to get in, not even going to scratch it. And these are brilliant for just fucking. Like Death Guard are probably their worst possible matchup because of
the contagion.
The contagion and like reducing their toughness. So
yeah, but then if they're hit by a stronger weapon, their toughness goes back up, don't they? So it's not, they're not too bad. And I keep forgetting that fucking they don't modify their hit rolls.
Yeah, that is strong against these as well.
I would say. I actually take back my first thoughts about this detachment. I actually think this detachment is quite nice.
This one, I think this is one of the best detachments that was released during in Grottons.
I didn't get to use my favourite stratagem to turn the weapons into pistols.
Yeah.
The plan was to do it on a big unit of warriors, so the plasma gun would become a pistol.
Yeah.
Just blast the crap out of it.
I wasn't interacting with them because it was like, this is not going to go well for me if I go in. I do think against Grey Knights specifically, the -1 to armor saves is big. Like
I can't only get that in the other detachment.
Well, no, in the other detachment, I think that -1 to armor saves is very strong.
Yeah.
I think that adaptability, from a competitive point of view, I think Death Guard are actually decent enough with that because it's like the invasion fleet Tyranids that you get to pick the thing that's most effective against who you're playing that turn.
Yeah. Which, when you're looking at the law side, it does make sense.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to go up against these things. Let's make these bio creatures. Yeah. Or we're going to fight these guys. Let's make sure we bring this contagion with us.
I don't really know much about Death Guard and lore at all, to be honest. But
I think my army is missing Morty. That's what I need to get next.
I think you need to get Morty. Yeah. Do you have a file for him?
No.
I was looking at the Warhammer buy and sell.
Well. That was a very close game. I like that. Well, it was a close game until a certain point, and then Mark was like 20 odd points ahead of me, and I couldn't get over to him quick enough. He had declared, sort of the middle of the board and the other side of the board, so he was just scoring primary over there, and I wouldn't have been able to go over there. But that was great. There was one point of that. I think it was turn 3. Might be mistaken. Might have been turn 2, but I think it was turn 3. And I think after scoring points for that turn, I was one point behind him. That's not. I did have him on. He said to me, "You had me on the ropes for a while there." So yeah, it's a very good game. I like that. I actually need to apologise and backtrack on myself a little bit because this detachment for Death Guard is absolutely fantastic. I really like it. I really, really like it. My brain's already thinking like, what can I drop from this list and add other stuff? Because it is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Advancing 5 inches at the beginning. For all infantry units that are not in transport. So I think maybe 3 units of 10 Plague Marines would be the way to go forward. Big horde unit like that. 3 Plague Surgeons, 1 in each unit, just to keep bringing them back to life every turn. I think this detachment is definitely going to get revisited again because I really like that. That was really good. Demon Prince didn't do too well, so he would probably be my first choice to drop from this list. I mean, he made an 11-inch charge. Fantastic. and then just bounced off the unit. Well, he didn't bounce off the unit. He killed a few. They wounded him back, and he just stood there. Yeah. Then the 2 librarians just done their ability on him, and that was it. Bye bye. But yeah, his 11-inch charge was pretty rare, and it's pretty good. The bloke drones, the blight haulers, all done great. I do need to get more blight haulers. I do need to run 3 units of 6. 3 units of 3, because they are pretty good. But then I could actually just run 1 unit of 3 in this list, drop the other one. I think it's another 90 points, which is another 5 Plague Marines. You know, so there's definitely areas to manoeuvre around on this list. Maybe if I can squeeze another unit of 10 Poxwalkers in there and have them going ahead of Typhus and the other Poxwalkers. I don't know. It's yeah, that's very interesting. I like that. I do like this list. Not this list, but this detachment. Sorry. Maybe a Land Raider in there. That would be pretty. Anyway, there's a lot to think about this. This is if you haven't tried this Death Guard, if you're a Death Guard player, haven't tried this list yet, or if you have a Death Guard army but you're this list is definitely worth trying. There's only one stratagem that I really like in there, which is Eye of the Swarm, I think it's called. Basically, you do your shooting phase on one of your units, and it gives their weapons pistol ability. Now, my plan with the big unit 10 is get them into combat, play that stratagem in my shooting phase, so all of their weapons will be able to shoot in combat. So your plasma guns, your belchers, your launchers, all be able to shoot in combat, which is, you know, is pretty cool. But didn't get a chance to do that. Didn't get a chance to do that. But Mark's Grey Knight Paladins, the Paladins, that was a good unit. That took a lot of punishment. He kept bringing guys back, yeah, but they took a lot of punishment. And then they came in the centre of the field, took the centre of the field, and just didn't use nothing. When we were playing and I was shooting at them, I think one of these guys has the enhancement that when they're targeted for shooting the first time, or not the first time, but any time they're targeted for shooting, it's once per game, you can lift them and bring them down. And I kept thinking, why is he not lifting them? You know, it's only when I came home I realised, I know why. Because if he lifted them, there's nowhere else on the table to put that big unit, so we'd have to put them back roughly in the same sort of place, or over that way, and then they can't do nothing until his next turn, or we'll spend a CP and rapid ingress them in. So, I know he wouldn't have been able to spend the CP, sorry, because it was my shooting phase that would have gone up. So, you know, that's very good play by him. I kept thinking, why is he not moving them? Why is he not moving them? And I suppose at the same point, if I had brought the unit down to say 3 models, yeah, you can bring a model back every turn, but then he's in a position, he's all in, then he has to stay there. You know, there's no point lifting him now. I know. There was a good unit, tough unit. Dread Knights did okay. His Dread Knight got the first blood, killing 2 Nurglings. I think he went up then, and when he came back down, he got shot by something. I think it was the Predator Annihilator, I think. Or it might have been, no, he got shot by something and destroyed, but yeah. And we did the duel at the end. Now the duel, that video will go up for members only. The memberships are not sorted out yet, so don't panic, because, you know, I want to see the duel between my Warlord and his Warlord. That's not gone up yet, memberships, but when it does, and you become a member, it'll be there for you to look at, okay? So there's no panic. I'll actually probably put it into, I'll see if I can put it into its own playlist. So then it can actually be like, these are the duels that have happened over the course of, you know, the games. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, because it costs you nothing. Turn your notifications on so you don't miss anything. Everyone smash the thumbs up button so it triggers YouTube, share this video with more and more people, which makes this amazing community of you guys grow even more. If you have any comments about my list, chuck them below. Any comments about Mark's list, again, chuck them below. If you've played the Death Guard Detachment, the new one, the Fly Swarm Host, I think it's called, you know, and chuck them below about how you found it and what you thought about it. If you've done a list of it and it worked very well, and you're looking at my list and say, okay, look, this is what I had, this is that, but I took this instead. You know, me and Mark were talking about the what are they called now? Not the Bloodlord Terminators, the other Terminators coming to sort of free with the scythes. I forgot what they're called now, but yeah, we were talking about, you know, Mark was saying I would have 3 units of 6 each of those starting on the table, just, which is a good shout, something for me to look into. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to stop myself before I waffle on too much. Hit the buttons for me. Until next time, take it easy.